guys, it's Maymay and my trusty sidekick.
What up? Vinny here.
I like that you're my trusty sidekick.
Yeah, I hear you.
Some people will be like, what? Your trusty sidekick? No. He is the head of the household. I know. I'll be honest about it. So welcome in, guys. By request today, we're making the napkin fold card. And if you remember last week, this one was sent to us. Look how beautiful, right? You guys fell in love with this card. And I didn't make it official, but I tried to go with the one that was most requested. And I got so many requests for the napkin fold in emails and messages, you name it. So you have a belly band. We're going to make that today. And I'm going to show you what it looks like on the inside. So when you open it up, it's this really pretty card made from a 12 by 12 piece of paper, right? It's super cute. And this was made by Deanne, and she sent it to us for the Across the Mile segment that we do on Thursdays. And before we get started, and before I forget, I want to make an announcement real quick. I will not have a live video on Thursday. I'm going to be with my mom that day, so I won't have a live video that day.
You won't have a video, period.
I won't have a video Thursday. Just the way things have landed this week, I need to take Thursday off. I hope y'all will understand, and I appreciate that. So no video Thursday, but we will still have we will still have our Saturday videos and our Sunday. So no worries. Saturday will be Vinny and me. We both go live, not live. Our videos go up at noon, and then Sunday is 9 a.m. So there is the one that was sent to us. So then I had to do a prototype. Everything's fine. I just wanted to let everybody know that I would be with Mom that day. This is my belly band that I made for my card, and this is the card that I made. This is my prototype where I pretty much copied what Deanne did. I changed maybe one little thing, but not too much. And this will be super easy to do. You guys are going to be surprised. It looks difficult, and it will be impressive when you give it, but it's pretty easy to do, right? I think it's so pretty too. All right.
Isn't that our favorite things, when it looks impressive, but it's still easy to do?
When it looks like it took days and you know it didn't.
You need to sprinkle some flour on your face or on your hands or something like that. It looks like you've been really working hard.
Yep. I need to show you. This one I made with the paper pad that is the Princess. What's it called?
Oh, I don't know.
It's the Princess paper pad. Let me grab it because I think I put it up is my problem. The Princess. I know you're going to want to know, so I'm going to show you. I just got to find it. I put it back in here, I think.
Dun, 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 dun.
We need sound effects when I walk away from the desk.
Well, you got to do something.
Where is
Keep people motivated, see.
Here it is. Once Upon a Time Princess one. So this comes in a princess and a prince. So this is the one I use for my card. And this one is called Princess. So that's the one for that one. Now today, I'm going to use a whole different one. With you guys, because I wanted to make I wanted to use different paper. So let me show you what we're going to use. I do not normally take this much time to start the craft, but this craft needs some explanation, okay? So I'm going to take a little bit of time to explain some things to you. This is the pad we're going to use today. This is Summer Fun. I love this pad. I love the flamingos and the bright colors, and I thought this was perfect to play. So we're going to use that one. All right, we're going to go to these things in a minute. This is the stamp set I'm going to use. This one's called Keep the Faith. I thought that was pretty. Now, if you're wondering about the one that was used on Deanne's card, this stamp set and the one inside is called Big Time Sayings. So that is another one of the stamp sets. Okay, well, let's talk measurement. I did okay like a cheerleader. I went, and I never was a cheerleader.
Go 2 bits, 4 bits for us, too?
I was not a cheerleader, so that would not be good.
Very good.
Okay, this is my base paper for my card, and it's a 12 by 12 piece of cardstock. I chose a cardstock that's about 65 pounds. The reason for that, this needs to be loose and it needs to fold really easy. So that's why I'm using a lighter weight cardstock. And to be honest, in 12 by 12, that's pretty much what you find. It's hard to find any of those really, really thick stuff in 12 by 12. So one 12 by 12, then from that same color, I'm going to make my belly band. This one is 2 inches by 12. By the way, these measurements will be on the blog, but I wanted to show you because I want you to see what you need to gather before you make this card. This is 2 by 12, and then this piece is the placard that I put on the front to make this fit. And this guy is, I put notes on everything but these. Let me measure, hold on. This one is 4 by 2.5, okay? So that's for your belly band. Move that out of the way. Then for your stamping, you need another piece that's 4 by 2.5. That's for the inside. And this is to go on top of that belly band. And this one should be 3 3/4. Yep. by 2 1/4. Yep, so that's for stamping. Again, don't worry, these measurements are on the blog. I just want you to see what you need to gather because I think that's important. All right, for pattern paper, you're going to need 2 pieces that are 5 1/4 by 5 1/4. You're going to need 1 piece that's 5 1/2 by 5 1/2. You'll need a piece that's 5 by 5, a piece that's 5 1/4 by 5 1/4, and a piece that's 5 3/4 by 5 3/4. So it's a good bit of paper, but in the grand scheme of things, you could probably get 3 or 4 of these out of one 6x6 pad. All right, so let's stack all these guys up and let's get started. That's enough chit chat today. I normally don't do that. I normally don't, but I thought you needed to see what you had to gather up. All right, 12 by 12 scoreboard. Do I need to zoom out a little bit?
Maybe.
Just a little? Okay, 12 by 12 scoreboard. You don't have to use your scoreboard. Remember, you can always use a ruler. You can always use, a ruler and a pin top or whatever. We're going to score this in 2 places on 2 sides. We're going to score it at 3.
I gotta take this, Maymay.
And at 9. And then I'm going to turn it, and we're going to score it at 3 and at 9. That's the 2 score marks we're going to make. It's not too many, okay? He still did not WD-40 that door. Y'all are probably going to say something about it. Okay, so there's your 2 major scores on your 12 by 12, all right? Now, you can find the center of this sheet and mark the 6 by 6, which is fine. And let me show you. If you had your trimmer, this is super easy to do right here, okay? So if you take your trimmer and you put your piece in, let me open this arm out. A lot of people don't realize you can use both of these rulers, right? So if you put this on the 6 by 6 here in your trimmer, okay? We're not going to use the blade. I'm going to shut it down. Let me show you. I'm putting the blade all the way off the paper. Not going to use it, okay? But then I'm going to come right here to the 6-inch spot, and I can mark it right here, and that'll get me my center. But I'm not going to do that because I don't really think you have to do that. So if you guys are brave like me, I'm going to show you what we're going to do. All right, the first thing, fold these score marks. Now listen, for this card to work and to work well, you need to score this in both directions on all score lines. You need these pieces to be floppy, okay? So let me get these folded. And remember, I didn't say this, but if you're watching this during the live airing, be sure to put your questions in caps so we can see them, especially since Vince had to step out and I'm the only one in here now. So I need to see your questions in caps. All right, front, I'm doing those 2 score lines we did, and I'm folding them both directions. I need them to really want to move really easy. I also want to be able to see them really well for this next step. So there we go. Everything is scored, folded, and easy to move. That's all right. Now what we're going to do is, starting in one corner, okay, we're going to bring this point here to the center of the page. Now here's why I said I don't really think you need to mark it. Let me show you why. Like, you can mark the center if you want to, but what I'm going to do is line my score lines up. So I'm taking it to the middle. I've got this score lined up and this score lined up, okay? And then I'm going to press. Now I want to show you what I did. I lined up that score line and I lined up this score line. See how they're lined up? So I'm not really worried about the center. I don't know why it's called a napkin card. It's just what it's called. I didn't name it. Then I'm going to do the same thing on this side, okay? These score lines out here are going to the middle, and I'm going to line them up with these other score marks.
Could it be something as simple as the way it's folded?
I mean, it is.
Fold it like a napkin?
It's probably some way that napkins have been folded over time or something. I don't know. I don't know. So you see what I'm doing? This is, I mean, you could mark the center and bring everything to the middle, but I just don't think you need to do all that. I'm always looking for not having to find the center of something, or, not having to measure. Just doing it like this. Super easy. All right, last one. You got to do all of the sides this way, matching up your score marks so that you kind of match up that 6-inch square. And for a cheat to kind of know you've done it right, you should intersect. This little piece down here should intersect right at the square. It'll make sense. It's real easy. All right, so there's what we've done now. All right, I'm going to flip this guy over, and I'm going to fold these guys back on themselves. This is so important. You need this paper to be so loose and so floppy, right? It might be more accurate, but I'm just not a measurer. So you guys always tell me I make things simple. I'm very, very not a measuring person. So, all right, so here's what you're looking like, okay? Now then, this is where it can get tricky. Do not worry, okay? It might be tricky for me to explain. I'm going to go from this side. I think you guys will have a better view if I'm here. What's going to happen here is you want this triangle shape here to be on the card, okay? Just like this. And then you want this triangle shape to fold back on itself. See how easy it's doing because we did all that folding and scoring? See how easy that was to move? You want the same thing here. You want this triangle shape to come down onto the card. And when you do this, you pretty much see what's going to happen. You're going to get this square right here. This is what we want. Did that make sense? Do I need to explain that really in detail again? I'm going to show you another time. I'm going to turn this one here. Keep this one shut. Okay? So this triangle here is going to go back. Okay? This big triangle comes in. And then this square lays down. Make sense? This will be a good way to show it, okay? So, I'm going to take this little triangle, lay it down. Take this little triangle, lay it down, and then this big triangle is going to come in. This is why you want to make sure you've done a really good job of folding, folding, folding all of those pages. It is a lot like origami. It is a lot like it. All right. So there's where we are so far. I'm going to let go. It's going to loosen up a little bit. You could totally stop here. And you could decorate each of these squares. And it does remind me of the old cootie catchers that we used to do at school. Remember that when you do the 1, 2, 3, 4?
Really?
It does. Remember? But I had my cootie shot always. I was always prepped. Were you?
Well, I mean, you had to get the old dot cootie shot.
I was always prepped. So, all right. So there's where we are so far. Now, for the cool part. Ready? Here's what we're going to do. I'm going to take my hand and I'm putting it in this little spot, and I'm going to use my thumb to kind of help me get that center, and I'm going to roll this back. I'm going to move my hand all the way so you can see. I'm taking this point to this point, and I want to really work that so that it will lay on that point, okay? And then I'm going to crease it. Once it gets there, I will crease it. Bone folder, crease it, bone folder, crease it. All right? So this is what's going to start to get us the cool movement of the card. See that? I'm going to turn it again so we can do this side. Taking this point, bringing it to this point, and then folding. I'm not going to fold until I get the points together. I'm trying to keep that curved so that my points will match down here before I ever put a crease in. I want to show you. See how that's kind of resisting? I'm going to take my bone folder and put it in here and just make it mine. You see how I did that? I'm going to just force it to do it. That's right. Force it to do it and then bone fold it. This is a fun card to make because I love to use my bone folder. I love to use my scoreboard.
That bone folders are pretty cool too.
Anytime I can get an excuse to use a bone folder or a scoreboard, I am in like Flynn. I love it.
Go ahead.
All right. And crease. You guys starting to see it?
Submit.
Starting to see the pattern coming? It's not hard, is it? It looks very intimidating when a person opens it, but it's not hard. All right, crease. Creasy creaserson. There you go. Look at that, right? So now the only other thing I want to do is I really don't have to fold these twice. These can just be like this. That's fine. I'm just going to open it back up to show you guys what we've done. Because I think now it'll really make sense. Because now you can see all the folds we've made, right? This is so easy. I promise. I'm fixing to show you even how much easier. Because I bet right now you're like, oh yeah, you've done all that folding. But you got to mat all that stuff. Oh, it's so easy. All right, we'll move that guy out of the way for a second. And let's go back to all our pages that we have. We're going to use these guys for our rectangles. So I'm going to move this out of the way. I'm not worried about this one. Okay. This is going to become the center of my card. This 5 3/4 is going to be the mat underneath. So I'm going to go ahead and just take my little measures off here. Now I'm going to do something that really bothers a lot of people, and I'm going to tell you how to get around it, okay? I'm going to take this whole piece and I'm going to mount it behind this piece, okay? And then I'm going to glue this down because I wanted a little pink around the edge. What bothers people about this is if you flip this over, there's a lot of wasted pink space, right? You can cut this center out and use this as a scrap somewhere else. Feel free. There's a reason I don't do that. I like a thick layered card. The more layers, the better I like the card. And that's a thing for me. Not everybody's that way. Tell me in the comments if you like a thicker card or if you'd rather have the thinner, lightweight cards. I just think the thicker, I mean, not so thick that it can't lay down, but the thicker the card, the richer it feels to me. So I don't cut those things away. I just think it feels really nice and professional. No one would notice except it would be thinner. So that's who I am. So.
Most people seem to agree with you on the thicker part.
Awesome.
Oh, there's a thinner person.
Uh-oh, there's one. I also
She
like...
says not too much bulk.
I also like my snowmen a little thicker. So there you go. Thinner and thicker. All right, now I'm going to mount this one here.
Just your snowman?
Yeah, I like my snowmen thick. I like thick snowmen. Fatter, thicker snowmen. This is how I've stacked these.
Really?
Yes. You don't want a skinny snowman. He's sad. They're like, summer's coming.
Is there not any other man that you like being thicker?
Santa. Yes,
well,
Santa.
I'll accept that.
Okay, so now what we've got is the inside for our card. Now I want to show you what I did. This is that 5 3/4, okay? This is the 5 1/4, and this is the 5. It is not a perfect mat because I wanted my stripe to be a little bit bigger than traditionally, okay? You'll know what I mean. If you're a card maker, that'll make sense. Now I'm going to take this whole piece and put it right in here. Now here's the interesting thing. The inside of this napkin fold card is 6 by 6. So you're basically building the front of your 6 by 6 card right here inside. Does that make sense? Like if you were making a 6 by 6 card, this would be the card itself. So basically you're treating this like a card. Make sense? I think it does.
Oh, cool. Hey, Rihanna and Mike are watching us from his hospital room, so we want to give a shout out to Mike. Say hello to him. Hope everything's all right with you, my friend, and we'll be praying for you.
Awesome. I'm glad they're getting to watch us. That's really cool. All right, I'm going to move this aside, and we're going to work on trimming our triangles. All right, super easy. Ready for this? These pieces that we saved, we have a 5 1/2 piece that we're going to start with first. You only have one of this piece, 5 1/2 by 5 1/2. You're going to put it in your trimmer. At one of the points, it doesn't matter to me because my paper doesn't matter, and I made sure of that. You're going to put the points of your paper on the diagonal in your trimmer, lining them up inside the little divot that cuts, okay? Then, if you're like me, I like to take my blade and sink it into the paper, and I like to push up and then pull down. I think I get a much better cut that way, okay?
Is that just something that you were taught over the years, or
No.
just something you discovered on your own as far as...
It's something I discovered. Let me show you why. So that's the first cut on. Let me do this. This is the first cut on this page, okay? Then I'm just going to put one aside, take this one, and I'm going to put the flat part at the top of my trimmer, and then this point is going to get lined up in the cut blade. Now I'll show you, because I would demonstrate this, but I don't want to mess it up. If I do this on that point, I take a really good chance of pushing the paper instead of cutting it, and it'll kind of accordion my corner.
It'll mess up your corner.
And it won't be a clean corner. So what I do is I get it set, I come up here, I set my blade, push it in, then I go up and down, and I get nice, clean triangle corners that way. Right?
Good tip. Good tip.
So for this particular page, we are going to cut 4 triangles. That's all we've got to do with this page. Okay? Cutting on the diagonal, we need to get 4, and they're the right size. That's all you got to do. Pretty easy, right?
I'll go along with that.
Now for these, using 5 1/4 by 5 1/4, we're going to do very similar, but we're going to get more triangles. Okay? So the same thing, put it in on its diagonal, just like this. Set that blade, go up and down. There's one. Put this one up here, line that up, set that blade. There's 2. Okay? Then I'm going to put this one in again, line that point up. Oops, I didn't do it, and I got a little bend. I didn't do it right. Can you see that?
I thought I saw you
didn't.
Go straight up from the bottom.
I did. So there's 2 smaller ones. Let's do it again. I'll do it right this time. So put this one in. Sometimes you just get in a rhythm and you forget. So there's 2 more. All right. Then we're going to take this one and make 4 out of it. All right. Line that dude up. And by the way, this tip works whether you're using this type of blade I'm using or even a rotary blade. It still works. As long as you keep your paper lined up where it needs to be, you're in good shape. Sink that blade, cut it. Put this in. I'm going to sink the blade, cut it. Now, I'm going to do exactly the same thing to this piece that I just did to this piece. We need 16 triangles in this size. Does that make sense? Because I got 8 from one sheet, and I'm going to get 8 from this sheet. The other sheet we got 4 from, and that's how many we needed. And they're going to be the right size. I know that sounds crazy, but it is. All right. Any questions? I've been talking a lot.
Someone asked for your Cricut code, and it was given.
Awesome.
Someone
Talk about the
asked-
Cricut code, because if you're here later, the chat won't be here, so people won't be able to see it. So tell them about the Cricut code.
Okay, the Cricut code is Maymay Made It, all one word and all capital letters.
Where would they use it?
And you use that at Cricut.com, and it works on most everything other than machines. And it works on some of the cutting machines too, right?
I
Just
can't
some of them?
remember. Not cutting machines. I think it might work on a Cuttlebug, or I know it works on this trimmer, and you get these things cheap as chips.
And it's 15% off in free shipping?
It's 15% in free shipping. That is right.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you, Cricut, for giving us that. We love it. We
I
love
think
a coupon.
Timothy said 20%, but it's 15%.
It's 15. Yeah.
It's 15% and free shipping.
All right. So remember how I told you that these are going to fit? Watch this. When I put this down here, it just works. See it? And all of these are going to work all the way around because you did the measuring ahead of time. You didn't even know you did, right? The two different sizes of paper makes this work automatically. That's why this card is not hard. It just takes the prep for the card. Now, if you wanted to, and I've seen this done, each of these panels could then become a stamping spot, or if you've not thought about this, this makes a perfect mini album. If you maybe had somebody that, like we said before, had a baby shower and you wanted to put little photos in each one of these, super cute. Now, you can do anything you want here. You could lay one side of the paper here, one side of the paper here, and get all these different colors. I think I will do that on this one because I didn't on the other two, and that way you can see the look and see which one you like better. So I'm going to kind of be hodgepodgey with this one and kind of mix it up so you can get an idea of what it looks like. So I'm going to use both sides of my paper. And because I'm using double-sided paper and all the triangles are the same shapes and stuff, none of this matters, which is really cool. We can just lay them wherever we want them to go. Isn't that neat? I think it's neat-o mosquito. All right, let's put
That
this
typing's
down.
getting Tamara today. She's trying.
Typing has been my nemesis the last couple of days too. I was designing a stamp set, and I put a word in twice, and no one caught it till the final draft, and it had been in there a while, which was funny. So, almost the wrong side. Pay attention to that stuff. Stop talking and pay attention, Maymay. All right. Thank goodness for proofreaders, right?
Yeah, there you go. That's what keeps us in line.
That's right. Gotta have them. What glue
Well, we
does
got
she
somebody
use?
new here.
What glue does she use? This is art glitter glue. It's the best glue in the world, and I'm not exaggerating. And everybody's going to tell you that in just a second. Everybody in the chat's going to go, it's amazing, it's amazing. If you've ever used it, you won't go back. It's the one. All right. Now then, we have these little pieces. And I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to mix this up. So on this corner, because I want you to see the differences. On this corner, I'm going to do something like this. I don't like that pink, so I'm not going to do that. But I got an idea. I'm going to do this like this. Oh, I can't do it, y'all. I wish I could, but I can't. Because I don't like the color on the backs of these sheets. Which is good, because you can use pieces that you don't like the backs of. But all you do here, there is a way to kind of hodgepodge it. I'll show you. Let me just finish and I'll show you. All right, so I'm going to put this one down.
Do you know if the code works for international?
Yes, it should absolutely work for anything that it is valid on. Yep.
Well, of course, if it's valid on it, but...
Well, I mean, it won't matter because they pay shipping for... It doesn't matter about that, yeah.
Okay, so it does work for Canada.
Yeah.
Very good.
Yeah, unless there's any codes that don't work, which I'm not familiar with any codes that don't work if you're an international customer on Cricut. I think they all work. But then again, I don't work for Cricut. But let me tell you this, I do want to say this. If any of you guys have any Cricut questions, they have amazing customer service. They are available for you through chat. They're there so much. I get so many messages for people asking me Cricut questions, and I'm like, sometimes I don't know the answer. But I know, isn't that shocking that I don't know all there is to know about Cricut? But those agents do, and they're amazing. Amazing to work with. All right, so there's that. I'm not going to be able to mix this up because, like I said, I don't like the backs of this page, so I'm just going to do it. And we'll be done with it. All right, then. The biggest part of this one is the gluing. You could totally use sticky tape. Sticky tape slows me down on projects like this when they're kind of big, lots of gluing, so I just do this. So.
Wayne Carr asked, will you be making an exploding card soon?
I did not
I'm
just.
not familiar with that, so.
I just did an exploding album recently. I was thinking I did a card, but no, I just did the exploding album. I don't have it on my radar real soon. I've got some other cards that people have requested that have been sent in to us, and so I've got a bunch of stuff in the pipeline, but I don't have an exploding card right now. But I do have the exploding mini album, which was the graduation hat that you can turn into anything.
Oh yeah.
So.
Okay, now I know what you're talking about.
Yep. It's not a card so much as a box.
And your trimmer, that's the Cricut trimmer, right?
That is the Cricut portable trimmer. That's the name of it. It retails for around $14, but it's always on sale. And if you use that coupon code, you can get it cheap as chips. And I'm going to tell you something right now. This is absolutely the best trimmer I've used. Now, I have another one on order that's releasing soon. It's very expensive, but I'm going to test it out for you guys to see. Because if you're like me and you want to have a lot of trimmers, because I love trimmers, that's just a thing with me. I've never met a trimmer that I didn't want to buy. I'm not going to say that I didn't like, but that I didn't want to buy. So yeah, I think it's the best one I've used in years. In years and years.
Okay, now, Christy asked, will this card work for masculine?
Change the papers.
If you change the paper, it would work, right?
Make these papers work for whoever you're sending it to or whatever they like.
I mean, because you're using the Princess pad.
Well, I use the Princess pad, but you could use the Prince.
But you could use the Prince. That would help some, maybe.
Yeah, this is the Summer Fun pad that I'm using now. Is it Summer Fun? Yeah, Summer Fun.
Now, is Summer Fun the one that's discontinued?
I don't think so.
One of those summer 6x6s was discontinued.
Well, we've got some, so if it is, y'all better grab it. There are some on the shelf.
Okay.
So.
I knew one of them was discontinued, but I can't remember which one.
It could be you know, they do one every year. It could be last year's. Oh, I need a drink. Sorry, y'all. Oh, does paper ever dry y'all's throat out? Because sometimes it does mine. Crazy, huh? Crazy, huh? All right. Hey, we had our furthest away official visitor today. I'm not gonna say their name because I don't want to share everybody's information,
right?
but they were from Ohio. From Ohio. That's our furthest way. We have got to get a map so everybody can put a pin on it when they come in. I keep forgetting about it, and then people show up and I'm like, I don't have my map. I want a map. All right, 2 more pieces. Then we're going to make a belly band and the stamp portion, and we're done. And we pretty much made this card 100% together because I only pre-cut a few pieces. I only pre-cut 4 pieces because we cut all this together. Well, I did the trimming up. This is easy in under an hour card. Easy. From trimming to finish. Okay. So when this gets closed up, this goes in, these come this way, this goes down. It'll start to do it on its own. Look how cute that is. This is what I was telling you. When you play with the patterns, this is where the pattern's going to show. Isn't that neat? Right here in the middle. So like if these were different, that's your pattern would show that too. I think it is so cool. All right, let's make the belly band. Now, there's no science to belly bands. I'm just going to show you how I did this one. All right. I laid this 12 by 2 inch piece of cardstock under my card. All right. I'm going to use my cutting mat to help me just a little bit so I can make sure I get it even. There we go. Again, you don't have to be precise. This is not a science. All right. So now I'm going to wrap this around. I don't want it too super tight because I want it to be easy enough for the recipient to be able to slide this on and off and it just hold the card in place. So I'm just wrapping this over and just kind of squishing it down, and I'm leaving myself about a 1/2 inch gap. Okay. And that's fine because we're going to fix that. That's what this other piece is for right here. I'm going to go ahead and lay this piece where I want it. You can adjust this piece. You can make it bigger, smaller, a circle, anything you wanted. And what I'm going to do is lift up one side and put my glue right under it. Just right where it sits. And then seal it down. Just like that. Then I'm going to flip it around on the other side. I just got to let it dry for just a second. And then I'm going to flip this side up and do the same thing. Just glue it in place. Yeah, I think Joy is talking about that she lives pretty close to us. I'm pretty sure Joy's the first person I ever met in Hobby Lobby that heard my voice and said, Maymay?
Oh, is that really?
Yeah, that's Joy. Yeah. She was so cute. We were actually shopping for aprons for Vinny's Vittles. And it was me and Mom. And she turned the corner and she was like, Maymay? I was like, yeah, it was so cool. The first person that I had met at a craft store. Okay, so now we've got our belly band on. We've got everything here made. So now what I want to do is do my stamping for the inside and for the outside. All right, so I told you the stamp set I'm using is called Keep the Faith. And the one I'm going to use on the outside says, God will make a way. I love this. I sing a song called that, and I love it. It's one of my favorite sayings. So I'm going to ink this up. Joy, it was Joy. She said, yep, I know that voice. All right, and I'm going to just stamp God will make a way on the front. You could put anything here. Like on the one that was sent to me, she used the word hello, and on the inside she did celebrate. Look how beautiful. And I love the size of the stamp set because it really takes up it's really like pow on the front, right? All right, and there's that one. Let's go ahead and stamp the inside. Now I want to show you something I did. I get asked this question a lot, but where will we sign the card? You can make your signature for your card anywhere you want it. You could even use one of the diamonds in the card, right? What I'm going to do is take this sentiment that says, may the Lord bless and keep you, and I'm going to stamp it to one side. So that's my card inside sentiment, okay? And then I can just sign right here. And I'll show you again on the one that was sent to me how Deanne did it. Okay, put these guys in, and this card is ready to be given away. Now, it'll fit in a 6x6 envelope. It might be a snug fit, so if you're a person that makes your own envelopes, I would probably make my own envelope for this. But because it has a belly band, this is one of those things you don't have to have an envelope for. But Deanne did make her own, and she put it on there for me. So there we go.
So Kelly asked about the round blocks.
Oh, I know. I wish.
Yeah.
One day.
We're still trying to find them.
One day.
So we'll
hopefully
one of these days.
I think I have an option we're working on, so I'll get with Vinny about that and let him know he doesn't know. This is going to go on the inside, and you could cut another piece to be like the mat around this piece on the middle if you wanted to, but I think this pops really well inside of there. And then I have a place to sign it. So there we go. Let's come back out so we can look at it. And I'm going to call this one done for today. 32 minutes. Now, I did do a little trimming, right? Oh, Joy, I won't be here Thursday. Oh, no. And I want to see you. I hadn't seen you in a while. Joy was saying she was going to stop by, but I won't be here that day. I mean, call because I might be back, but I doubt it. I doubt it. All right. So, here we go. There's the card. How cool, right?
I'm sure that Joy would like to see the rest of us.
Oh, I'm not saying not come. I'm just saying I won't get to see her. I won't get to see her. I love seeing Joy. She's a sweetheart.
I'm sure she's coming to meet me
Whatever.
and Amanda and Rachel. And
Joy has been a subscriber for a really long time.
You
So
anyway.
probably not. So here's this one, right? There's the first one. That's the one we just did together. So this is what I wanted to show you we were talking about. So here's her belly band, right? And I wanted to show you in here how she wrote on her card. Remember I told you I'd show you. So she just left herself some room to do that, right? Yeah, the store will be open. I just won't be here. All right. Belly bands back on. And see how loose they are? That's good. You want it to be loose so it'll move. And then this is the one I did earlier, which is exactly the same. Made the same, just with different paper. Really cool, huh? I love it. And see how easy they just kind of go back together once you've worked them several times. They'll get really, really easy to do. That's the card today, guys.
Pretty cool.
Not hard at all, right? Not bad. Looks hard, looks intimidating, but it's not that bad. I think it works really well. So there you go.
Voila.
You could secure it with a magnet. You'd need a pretty strong magnet because this has some resistance. Like, let me hold it up and show you. See this? There's some good resistance, and you're holding a lot in here. So, any questions?
Is that something you could make an SVG file for?
This is one of those things where the amount of time it would take you to download the SVG, load it to your system, and then cut it all out is not really worth. You're just cutting squares. You know, it looks like you're cutting a bunch of triangles and you're doing all that, but it works so easy.
So it's not really anything that's a fussy cut or nothing like
no.
that. It's just
this is so easy that I wouldn't take. This is, you know, people say to me all the time, like, why would I want a die cutting machine and a die cutter. Well, sometimes I don't want to plug in my machine. I don't want to turn on my computer. I don't want to open my software and type in my password. Sometimes I don't want to do that. Sometimes I just want to make something. This is one of those kind of things that look like you use an SVG. But this is, I mean, this is straight, it's straight cut. I could probably finish this card before I got it designed in a software, you know? So that's my thing on this. So, oh, thank you. Rhonda's calling for thumbs up. Yeah, I'm not going to be doing an SVG file, guys. I want to make sure I say that. I won't have one for this. That's just, there's nothing really to it. It's literally just straight cuts. So, I'm not going to, this sounds bad, but making an SVG takes a lot of time. And so that's one of those that you can do this quicker. All right. Any questions?
They want you to sing for them.
Nope. Next question. You like how I do it?
Oh, yeah, see, and I get grief when I don't, when you ask me to sing for
What
them.
am I supposed to sing? By the way, let me say here, if you were just here for the craft, and I know a lot of you guys are, we're through with that. We'll probably chat. I might show a new product we have that I don't think we brought in. But if you don't want to hang out and listen, that's cool. We understand. We're going to answer some questions from the chat, and we'll do our best to make sure we say the questions too.
Okay, now they're trying to get us to do a challenge together.
What kind of challenge?
It says, when are you going to do a challenge with you and Beanie making cards together?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know.
Me neither.
There it is. Oh, I wish I had. There's the famous arm. They should see the arm that sticks in the door. Hey guys, look. There she is. I didn't even make y'all wait. Look at that.
I cannot believe that you did it like that. You just throwed it out there. Nothing.
Didn't
turn it over. Nothing.
Because I'm just
threw it out there.
I'm just making people crazy. Watch what's fixing to happen.
Tony, you can find all of the stamps that we use at MaymayMadeIt.com.
Look, there it is. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Yep. This is the glue I use. It's art glitter glue. It comes in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sizes. Multiple bottles.
1 ounce, a 2 ounce, a 4 ounce, a 8 ounce, and a 16 ounce.
And it's amazing. And if you want to know more about this, if you'll go to www.MaymayMadeIt.com, go to this product page, art glitter glue page. There's a video that'll totally explain it to you. This set is called Essential Dots and Dashes. And this set was designed by our very own Manda Planda. That's exactly right. Mandy, who did our stickers for us for the longest time, designed for us.
Did you see Kim? She said that she is watching and just had lunch at Durbin Farms.
Oh, cool. We love Durbins. So I hope they love it too. This is in the store now. Essential Dots and Dashes. It just came in yesterday. And here's the thing I want to tell you guys. I've been telling everybody.
I hadn't made that live. Did Amanda make it live?
I don't know. You guys do that. Let me tell you about this, okay? I'm going to be making in July a Christmas planner like I do every year, okay? But it's live now. This is live now. Instead of waiting and making my Christmas planner later in the year, I'm going to go ahead and make it in July. I love to make a Christmas planner so I can plan Christmas about, parties and gifts and decorating and things we're going to be doing. And I'm going to be using this because I think this would be so cool to like stamp these in golds and greens and silvers and embossing and all that kind of stuff, right?
Now,
so
Christy asked, could the black squares be used as like mirrors?
They sure can. Now they're tinier, but they absolutely are the same thing. They're also made so you can, did she tell me this is for that, it's perfectly fitted for the Erin Condren planner. However, she gave you so many sizes and shapes that you'll be able to use it in lots of different ways.
Lisa said, I'm heading there now. Oh my goodness. Is she coming to the shop now? Or is she headed to Durbin Farms now?
They said
what's she headed to?
Hey Amanda, please message Mandy and ask her what planner this specifically fits. I think it only fits one specific, but you can adjust these things. Yes, we'll be making Christmas cards. We'll be making Christmas projects. We're making Christmas decor. I want to do every video in July Christmas because that's who I am. And I know that everybody might not love that, but I would love it. I would love it. All right, so there's that. I saw some more questions. Somebody asked about the cards. Ask that question again, or see if you can scroll back and see. I thought we had a question about the cards. I don't want to miss any of those for today. Do what you love. I love Christmas. I gotta go. The painter's here and I need to answer some questions. Have a good day, Joy. Yes.
Chris asked for a beginner. Would this be better to do or that box card?
You know, I would do this one as a beginner. The reason is this one kind of makes itself. I know that sounds crazy, but all you do is cut the squares of cards and then do those angled cuts and it kind of creates itself. I would try this one first and just see. And it's one you could do quick and easy and have a finished project really quick. Someone asked a question about, I was answering it. A wreath. Yes, I have 2, maybe 3 wreaths planned. Not for July 4th though. I have one specifically for July 4th. And then I have one that is for Vince's new barn door in the kitchen planned. And then I have one at least one for Christmas. At least one in Christmas in July.
And Diane asked, or said, she loves the idea of Christmas in July, everything being Christmas.
Me too.
Linda said, do you have any type of craft fair item videos?
I have one video. I have a 3-part series, I think, about craft fairs. I'm not a person who does craft fairs. I don't find that they're lucrative for me. I find that I spend a lot more time making projects than I do making money from projects. So I don't do craft fairs anymore. I've done like 2 in my life, and both of them, and Vince will tell you, I have worked my fingers to the bone till 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, and then I might sell 5 or 6 things. So I don't do craft fairs. Now, I love them. I go to them. So there we go.
Let's see. Betty asked, what does that stamp set do?
This is for planners. If you're a person that has a planner and you like to keep up with like your television schedule, your laundry schedule, your take the trash out days, your crafting days, your food meals you're going to be preparing, your grocery shopping, your church events, your medicines you need to take, your cleaning schedule, your gifts you need to give, the people that you love, things about your house. Maybe you're in the choir, you need a music reminder. Here's an envelope for bills, things like that. These are glasses for, hey, just pay attention to this, or maybe you have an eye doctor appointment or an eyeshadow appointment. That's more what I have. Here's a little Bible, a little planner. It has another little envelope to remind you of bills. And then all these words, right? So you can like plan your week out or whatever. And then these little guys they're like check marks, okay? So like you would put this in and like maybe you had a list of things you needed to do. You could use these as your checklist. So super cute, lots of stuff. Oh, I have a question, Vince. Tony would like to know if you are crafty like your talented wife.
That would be a no.
You made your journal cover.
I know, but I mean, you had to walk me through every step of the way.
Vince is cookie.
I mean, I have some kind of stuff like that, but not much. Not much at all. I saw another question that I was going to ask you.
While he's looking for that question, hold on to it. I want to say this. If you guys have a project you'd like to see me do for Christmas in July, email it. Is that the best way to do it? Yes. Email it. Don't try to message me on Facebook because I can't friend people on Facebook. Therefore, I don't see your messages. People don't understand that. But if we're not friends, your messages go into this kind of waiting pool. And there's so many messages out there for me that I can't go through them. So if you have a suggestion, email me the suggestion and then I can save it. What was your question?
Kim asked about getting the free shipping code for stamps.
Yep. Email info@maymaymade.com. INFO.
Or she can send a message to Tamitha on the online chat.
Or you can talk to Tamitha. You can talk to Tamitha on chat. Tamitha is your new name because you're Chadamitha.
But again, it only works if you're a member of the Stamp Club. So if you're not a member of the Stamp Club, that code is not available to you.
Yearly anniversaries being sent out. She is doing yearly anniversary sets now. She is doing them now. Tony, no one's upset that you're late. She's like, I know no one really cares. That's not fair to say we don't care. We care very much. People are answering questions for me. Are we missing I'm seeing all the answers.
Well, I mean,
you need to scroll up. I think you're way far behind looking for questions.
I don't think I am. But
how long is shipping for Month Club? It can be up to 15 days. We had one lady, it was 9 months later.
But I thought it was like a year.
It was 9 months. But it can be up to 15 days. How can one get a hold of you? Check out our website. We have email addresses. We have a phone number. It's all on our website.
Yes, Pat. the regular club did go out on the 6th.
Yep. Oh, wait. Someone wants you to open the card. I will open it. Cricket code is Maymay Made It.
All capital letters and no spaces.
I really don't know if that matters, but no spaces, yes. I did see Genevieve's card that was designed. It's precious. I saw it. It was sent to me by a whole bunch of people, but I saw it too because I subscribe to Genevieve. If you don't subscribe to Genevieve, why? Go subscribe to her. Genevieve, put your link in because I love Genevieve's stuff, and I'm gonna tell you something. If you love Genevieve's stuff, you'll love her stuff in your ScanNCut. What was that question? Where can I find the what? I can't scroll.
The fold directions.
When we stop chatting, this video will go live, and you'll be able to watch it all step by step. The first 27 or 30 minutes of it is me making this card for you. Is that good? I know, but which one is just for you? I'm not sure what that question is. Someone answered her. See if you can figure that one out.
Betty.
Yes, the blog. It'll be the blog she puts up today, and you just go to our blog and it'll be the one you come to. After that, it'll be posted underneath the video.
She asked, "How can I get a hold of you?"
Email. It's all on our website. If you go to the website and scroll to the bottom, or if you look at the top menu bar, there's a contact button. Click contact, and all of our contact is right there. Yeah, later this afternoon. These videos have to process for a little bit, and then we get the blog up, and then I can link it for you guys. All right, any more questions? Gosh, that was a lot. Can you put Jen's link in? Oh, she must have signed off. She was in here.
Well, she said she's on her old phone, and she doesn't know how to do it on that.
Oh, she's still here. Okay. Not finding the planner set. Look on the main bar and go to latest products or newest products, and that would be good. I don't know of any Jewish or Hanukkah card sentiments. Did I see some? Let me think for a second.
Alex is on.
Alex, how are you doing, my bud?
This is your friend Alex from North Carolina.
Hey, open that door and see if Lydia and Ford are here. I want them to chat with everybody.
Are you serious?
Yes, I want them to get to talk to Lydia. Lydia. Amanda, is Lydia here? If she is, I want her to come in. Okay, Jen's here, but she's not able to link it. It's under new products.
Lydia?
Is she coming in? Oh, I don't see her. Don't know where she is.
I heard your mama, so she got
The train is always coming through, Gwen. Oh, we have a train all the time.
about twice a day.
Thank you for linking it. Joni says, I know you care. I had a bad day. I've commented on several posts and people have been very ugly. Well, I'm not ugly, girl. I love you. I hope your day gets better. I know it will. Stances for making invitations. I do have some that say you're invited and things like that. I can't remember which one it is right now. Alex is good. No more school. That's what he just said. I see that, Anita. There's a lot of stamp sets out there like that. Lydia, will you say hello to my viewers? Can you say that? I'm live right now on YouTube. They can't see you, but they can hear you if you'll say hello to them.
Hello.
This is Lydia. This is my niece. Tell them how old you are.
7.
And she's beautiful. She looks like a princess, don't you? Yes, you do look like a princess. She has beautiful blonde hair. She's 7 years old. Are you enjoying summer?
Yes.
Do you guys have a question for Lydia? Look, this question is, can you see the questions coming up on the chat? This lady says, Maymay, where do you get your inspiration from? Mostly from you guys. You guys send me so much stuff. And also when I shop, I get a lot of inspiration from shopping. We are not going to have a video on Thursday. I'm glad you asked that question.
So no video at all on Thursday. It will not be live.
Are you reading all the hellos to you? Can you see it?
Everybody's saying
Hi, Lydia. See that? Isn't that cool? I love
Hey, will
that.
somebody send me a can of WD-40 for that door?
Judy Evans wants to know, do you like to craft with your Maymay?
Yes.
What do you like to do most, though? Let's be honest. I know. You like to do these, don't you?
Yes.
Which is, tell them what it is.
Painting fingernails.
She likes to paint fingernails. That's what she likes to do. Lydia, what's your favorite subject in school? Can you tell Linda?
Math.
Math? You're so smart. That's not my favorite subject. Have a great day, Lydia. Let's see.
Wow, somebody from Australia said hello to you, Lydia.
Oh my goodness, that's awesome. How long have I been stamping? Oh gosh, a long time. I was a red rubber stamper too. I mean, not like as a main craft like this, but a long time. What's your favorite color on nail polish, Lydia?
Sparkly.
I knew it. I could have said it for you. I was going to say glitter or sparkles. That's her favorite. Yay for math. They're glad that math is your favorite. Do you like to make cards?
Yes.
She likes to, I gave you stamps for Christmas. Did you play with your stamp sets? Yeah. I gave her stamps for Christmas, and she's going to get big girl stamps too. We just got to go a little bit further. There's more people saying, hey, Lydia. And they're spelling your name right. Isn't that nice? There will be Bible study Thursday night. We won't have a craft video on Thursday. All right. It looks like
we will do the Bible study.
Yeah. It looks like it's, let's see. Another hello from Australia, Lydia. Hope you enjoy your summer. It's winter over there. How cold? Let's ask them. Ask them how cold it is.
How cold is it?
There you go. Thank you for joining. Awesome. Let's see. Oh, hello from Idaho to you. Wow.
That's where they make potatoes.
Where they make them. We'll do Across the Miles next Thursday. I don't have anything to show you today. Hello from Canada, Lyd. They want you to fix that door.
I like the squeak.
That's funny. All right, let's. Oh, do you like to swim?
Uh-huh.
Where do you swim?
In my mom and papa's pool.
In your mama and papa's pool. And have you been swimming this week?
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah, she loves to swim. Do you swim like a fish? Yes. Hi Lydia from Florida, from Utah. All these people are listening to us right now.
Ooh.
Ooh, there's somebody from Sylacauga, not too far away.
Not far away. That's Miss Kathy. Do you have any pets, Lydia?
Yes.
What's your pet's name?
Louise.
What kind of pet is your pet?
A doggy?
Do you know what kind of doggy it is?
I know, but I can't remember.
He's a basset hound.
Yeah.
She's a basset hound. I said he. Hello, Lydia. There's another one from Massachusetts, from Cleveland,
Rhode
Georgia,
Island.
Rhode Island, Michigan. Hello, Lydia. That's awesome. So many people saying hello to you. Will you say hello to my friend Alex?
Hello, Alex.
Thank you. Look at Pennsylvania, North Carolina. Did you know you're going to be talking to people all over the world today?
No.
No way. This is cool. All right, we're going to head out. I just got to see Lydia for the first time, so we're going to head out. And it's 4 degrees Celsius in Australia, which is 39 degrees here. Now that means that's like colder than our Christmas was.
That's cold.
Yeah, because our Christmas was not cold this year. Do you remember? It was kind of hot on Christmas.
Yeah.
Look at everybody saying hello to
It
you.
was very hot on Christmas.
It was
Sure
hot.
It was.
What? Who came with you today?
Mama, Papa, and Ford.
And Ford. Is Ford here?
Yeah.
Go get Ford, see if he'll say hello. I don't think he'll say hello, but we'll see. Is she adorable? I'm not going to show y'all her face, but she's adorable. She's just a little princess. All right, if I can get Ford to say hello to you. Oh, we'll try. He's a little more shy than Lydia. I don't know if he's more shy, but he's more reserved. Do you agree?
That child is wild as a bug.
Wild as a book. He may not come in.
But he still is kind of quiet sometimes.
Sometimes.
Once he gets to know you, though.
Oh, I'll have to tell her you said that, Alex. That's awesome. They were wearing shorts in Houston, Texas on Christmas. We were wearing them here. We weren't. It was not cold here. She is precious. Thank you for saying so.
Sure did mess up deer season.
Is he coming?
Come here, Ford. Here he comes.
Ford, will you say hello to all of my viewers? We're live
buddy?
on YouTube, but they
Over-
can't.
Over what?
My viewers, they can't see you, but they can hear you. Look right here. I want you to turn around. See, all of these are comments where people are listening to us, and they're going to say things, and they're all going to say hello to you in just
So
a
say,
second.
hey, everybody.
Say, hey,
Can you say
everybody.
that?
They can hear you. Say it out loud. Do you see your name right there? Did you see it? Ford. Do you see it? Ford. There it is again. Ford. Ford. Look at that. Everyone's saying hello to you. Can you say it back?
Good Lord,
Oh,
the people saying hello. It's going so fast.
So how old are you, Ford?
5.
Did you just have a birthday?
And you
Can you
turned
say
5
yes?
years old.
Can you tell them what kind of cake you had at your birthday party?
Paw Patrol.
Say it real loud so they can hear you.
Paw Patrol.
Paw Patrol. That's his cake. He's out of here,
Are
y'all.
you out of here?
Are you gone? You're back?
Say bye, everybody.
Oh, look, someone says happy birthday.
Oh, look. Happy birthday, Ford.
Yeah, people are saying happy birthday.
Oh, Ford, you're the same age as Miss Charmaine's son. He's pretty cute. Happy birthday. Love Paw Patrol. Happy birthday. Uh-oh, somebody said be good. Can you do that? That's too much work. Can you be good? Yes, you can. Okay, thank you for coming in. You don't have to stay. You want to stay? You don't have to stay. This is the first time Ford's been to my store. And Lydia, you've not been here either. This is your first visit.
I know.
I got to go show him around. Yeah?
Yeah.
All right, can we tell everybody bye?
Goodbye. Blah, blah.
All right, guys, we're going to go so we can spend some time with them. Yes, stay rotten is more accurate. We love you guys. We hope you enjoyed this week, and we'll see you again on Tuesday, next Tuesday for live, but we'll see you
Hey,
guys
look.
Saturday. What was it?
I thought.
What are they saying? Can you read it? They're saying bye-bye, guys. Bye-bye, guys. Goodbye. Have a great day. Can you tell them the same?
Say bye-bye.
Bye.
All right, we love you guys. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.
Make sure you take a good nap.